So this segment is our special guest going by Lady T, and she is sharing her story associated with lockup. The one thing that you will hear, because I've had some other friends who've, for whatever reason, been locked up, but the one thing you'll hear is them say, if you can avoid something that's, petty and you're going in for whatever it is and they're not releasing you, try not to do it on the weekend. Because when you're sitting and they take you in, if it's a Friday, more than likely you're going to be in there till Monday, because that's when the administration, the 9-to-5 businesses opens up, the judge is back. So when there's nobody on the premises from that standpoint during the weekend, you're just stuck.
What I'm telling you about the time I got locked up, right?
Right.
And what year was this?
This was maybe like 2011. 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. Okay. I sparked up. I think I'm ironing a shirt. Then there's a knock at the door. And it's maybe three or four cops.
So they were using leverage that you all were just going to comply, and then they're going to infiltrate your place.
And here's the thing,
on grounds like that.
We're gonna leave. This shit is mine. I didn't want anybody else to go down because the two guys were both students. If somebody's gonna go down, for one, it is my responsibility because I bought the shit. But for two, I know that this is my first offense. I can get this shit thrown down. So I'm thinking ahead and trying to do what's best for the whole group. So I say it's mine, whatever.
They didn't ask either one of you guys? She said it's his. Well, it could have been
No,
both.
they separated all four of us, right? So we're all in handcuffs, and there's four cops, there's four people. So there's a cop with each person. I spent the whole in jail because of that shit.
And so explain how that happened. So this happened on a Friday?
This happened on a Friday.
And so for those who don't know,
okay, so in DC, right, there is no bail, right? They have what is called pretrial. If your offense is not that bad, you go through this whole little pretrial process where the judge decides whether you can be let go until your trial date or whatever. So when I was locked up Friday night, they kept saying, they're gonna send you home. You probably be going home during pretrial, whatever. First offense, it's just a little marijuana, blah blah blah. Then Friday night comes and goes, and it's probably like midnight, and
you get no phone call or nothing like that?
No phone call.
Wow.
I'm in the holding cell, right? So I'm off in the street in the damn holding cell, and bitches are coming and going, right? They were taking my picture, I guess processing me. It was real late. I was already in the jail when they decided to process me. He was like, they're not gonna let you out. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you got a distribution charge. I'm like, what? So they trumped up my charge from possession to distribution. How? I don't know. Maybe from the amount of roaches. I don't know.
Wow.
So either way, spent the whole weekend in jail. It was me. There was a white girl in there, probably, from the drunk tank. She was gone in about 3 hours. The rest of it was, me, another girl.
Drunk tank?
The rest of us was, either on a drug offense, or there was one girl in there on prostitution. The one that was in there on prostitution, I think she might have been on heroin because she was dozing off in the corner, dozing off on the toilet. The girl, she got caught selling to an undercover, so she knew she was going down because it was like her third offense. But either way, it's a couple of us all stuck in this one holding cell, no bed, just two center block benches made of center blocks. Pretty much were fed twice a day bologna sandwiches with mayo, some type of cheap ass red juice, whatever you know those big old jugs that's called red drink. That's what we had. I didn't eat all weekend. I drank the juice, but I was not eating that damn bologna sandwich. So Saturday and Sunday were the longest days of my life. Imagine being in the city. There's nothing to do but look at these other damn bitches.
All
nothing to
day.
do. So of course, no shower.
So let's go back to, they tell you you're going to be there 24 hours a day. I mean, doing till Monday.
Yeah.
And was there any explanation as to why?
Yeah, he told me that they trumped up my charges. It was supposed to be fucking possession, but what they put on the paper was that it was possession with intent to sell.
That is so. How can they do that? Well, no, they didn't have any evidence of that.
No, they did not have any evidence of that.
So how can they say that? You get what I'm saying?
I think it was from the amount, because if you have over, I want to say an ounce or whatever, it's automatic distribution.
Okay. So Monday comes, and what time do they come in and say, hey, everybody has to report? Like, do they give you any notifications of anything throughout this period that you're detained?
No. They probably put my name last on the list because I was kind of talking shit the whole weekend.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's the other thing too.
After I got that distribution thing and I knew I was gonna be in there all weekend, like, I was devastated, but then I got really pissed. I got pissed at every freaking cop in the city, and I hate them to this day.
Really? Wow.
Because I realized that it's not a black and white thing. It is a blue versus everybody else thing. Okay. And the fact that, like, my own people was willing to fucking sell me short and take away my damn freedom just so they could have like a notch on their belt. I don't even know what you call it, but it just felt very unjust to me.
You ready? Like, is there a clock or anything where you can indicate what time it is?
There's no clock.
What?
There is no clock.
I was at least outside on the wall or something. It would be a clock. Nothing.
No.
So somebody just randomly shows up and they group all you all together and corral you all to the judge.
Yeah. The police officer comes. She's like,
that's crazy.
Come on, y'all. We get ready. They put us in the paddy wagon, and literally, like, the way we come in is the way we go to the paddy wagon and let me go. So you did all
of that just to get a court date, and you was gonna get let go anyway. But you had to suffer for a whole.
Right.
That's
That's not even in the story.